Hey everybody, this is Oxnard. Welcome to our discussion of Game of Thrones. Who else is here?
Wow! Hi! It's me, Dexter. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Dexter.
I'm Boss.
Hey, boss. You singing a song? Singing the songs.
Scatting it up.
All right.
Hello.
Let's get this jerking off of the show underway.
Right, yeah.
Dexter, was this the best episode of Game of Thrones you ever saw? Battle of the Bastards?
No.
Really?
I really loved the episode. But people, I think everybody keeps saying this is the best episode of the series. There's been a lot. I think it's just the best episode of the season, and it's the most recent, best episode. So I think every time that happens, because everybody seems to have the same reaction with these amazing episodes. This is the best episode of the series. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely up there for me. I still like Hardhome the most.
I actually like the when the wildlings.
This was amazing.
When the wildlings attacked Castle Black.
Oh yeah, that was also awesome.
Yeah, just because of that one sweeping shot of Tormund flying around. And
Tormund. He's the man.
Yeah.
Happy shitting. Happy shitting to all.
Happy shitting.
And to all a good night.
Alexa, happy shitting. Oh, doesn't
even. Why is there smoke coming from Alexa?
Oh no, it burns.
Oh my
burns.
God! Some kind of discharge is coming out from the bottom of Alexa.
Oh,
God!
she's smiling.
She's actually shitting. Where'd that face come from?
All right. Well, yeah, this was a great episode. Guys, what do you say, boss?
Yeah. What do you say? Was this your favorite episode ever?
No, I don't think so.
This might be my favorite episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what would be I would have to watch them all again and then tell you.
Okay. Well, get to work. Let's start from the beginning.
Yeah, but I kind of wish they did the Marine stuff in another episode because I think a lot of cool stuff happened in Marine, but it seems like it was.
I was really
overshadowed.
surprised because I was convinced that this was going to be completely the Winterfell battle.
Yes, me too.
And then it starts off,
but it was
immediately Marine.
And one of the coolest scenes that we've had involving Daenerys.
Yeah.
Yes.
Last season there was another cool scene. I like when
Daenerys.
Yeah, that was pretty dramatic, wasn't it? Pretty dramatic. She was like, she was enjoying that.
Oh yes.
Now
I like when Daenerys is with Tyrion. They seem to have those scenes are enjoyable because she loathes him.
Yeah.
And he's like, he knows that she hates him, but he's like, I really need this, and he knows that I just like the whole dynamic going on there. Anyway, sorry, Oxnard, go ahead.
No, I was gonna. Doesn't it seem like Daenerys is kind of becoming like a bad person, like a little too crazy? Like she might be slowly becoming.
Yeah. And that's why Tyrion has to rein her in a little bit.
No,
yeah,
she is.
He's like,
yeah,
your father was. You sound exactly like your dad. That's a bad thing.
Yeah, and what she says like, no, it doesn't sound like that. And he's like, no, it's exactly like.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they're kind of leading up to maybe Daenerys at the end of this show becomes like this big bad guy.
I think so.
Could
maybe,
be.
Yeah.
Could be.
Mm-hmm.
But it's funny. Yeah, Tyrion. He's trying to maintain control of this foreign city. And, he's doing a good job. And, of course, when Daenerys gets back, that's when shit is, like, going
That was
crazy.
hilarious. He's like, no, really, I mean, before you got here, things were great. I swear.
They're mad because things were so great.
This is happening because I was doing a wonderful job.
They were showing how it could work without
Yeah.
slaves.
See?
So they got mad. It made sense to me.
Mm-hmm. Grey Worm had a great kill there. Those two slaver guys.
Oh, that was cool.
Double kill.
Yeah.
He adjusts his vest afterwards.
I was surprised by the double kill. I knew he wasn't going to kill the guy that the other two were like pushing forward.
Right.
I knew that guy was safe, but I wasn't expecting the two.
Isn't that right from Lost? Mr. Echo, didn't he do something to the heroin dealers in one of his flashbacks?
Maybe, probably.
Yeah, I just remember that. Now, did you think it was funny that just that one shot of the two dragons coming out of the pyramid?
Yes! I couldn't stop laughing! I was like, they finally escaped!
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Because we were just joking around that they're lost in a pyramid, but they were.
I couldn't believe that!
How long were they in there?
Weeks!
They must have been eating rats or something.
It must have been weeks.
But
I want somebody to tell me at what point, where was Daenerys when they first were on I guess she was
There's got to be a
at the
timeline
temple.
online somewhere. she was gone.
No, the
already.
episode where Tyrion goes down there.
She
Right.
wasn't there anymore. She was
But
gone.
she was at the temple though, the Bas Dothrak or something.
or
No,
on her
wasn't she-
way there.
yeah, on her
anyway.
way.
I don't know how
She might
far
have been
away
at
that
the. She
is.
might have just been captured and brought to
That is so funny though
that
that
call.
they were.
I understand it because they sense their mother's there and there's a big attack, so
Maybe.
they break out.
I don't
But
know
I just
if
thought
it
it
just
I don't
seems
know
kinda
if I
goofy.
understand
it can't be
the
that it's
same
just a
way.
coincidence. Like, hey, we finally found a way out of here.
They look like they
Look,
just
Dan.
No, but the thing is, it looked like they just broke through a stone wall.
Yeah, they did.
They did.
But couldn't they have picked any stone wall?
I think they picked the one that was like, hey, mom's over here.
Yeah,
so-
but I think like what Oxnard was saying, they sensed Daenerys, and they could sense their brother.
Maybe.
Yeah. You know, maybe Daenerys is just being more Targaryen. Like, she's letting her Targaryen
She's just
side
maybe
out a little
just
bit.
stronger. I think she's just strong, and she's pissed off. So
Yeah.
she's just. I don't think.
Yeah,
I mean,
what'd she say?
like what your theory that you were saying, she might become a bad guy. That could still definitely happen. But I think here it's just more of she's mad. She really wants to just kill all these fuckers, and then Tyrion's like, I have a better solution here. Let's just keep it level-headed a little bit because you're starting to sound like good old Aerys, the Mad King.
And we had that little flashback a few episodes ago.
Drogon's really
Yes.
big.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, Drogon just keeps getting bigger. He's like an
The other
alligator
ones
in
are
the sewer.
so puny compared to him.
Well, they have no room to grow. They're stuck in a pyramid all day.
That's their fault. They had a week and a half to get out at least.
And for some reason now he's tamed, sort of.
I also thought it was like
He's always been tamed. He was just going through like a hormonal
Was it?
teen
like
period.
Teen period? That's it, maybe.
Like, whatever,
God,
mom.
Mom.
I'm gonna go eat whatever I want.
Exactly.
When's dinner?
I thought it was so ridiculous that the guys from Marine had these, insane demands for their surrender. Like, what were they expecting the response to be? Oh, you will slaughter your dragons. You will do... It was like complete and total unconditional surrender, and the way they're listing these demands, I was like... Did they actually think part of them, or maybe they didn't, and they were like, they just didn't care.
They're stupid.
Because it was like, well, we'll kill you. But when
They
you
are.
don't threaten somebody with dragons...
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I didn't understand either. Yeah, she has dragons. You know for a fact she's got them. You
Have
know
they
that
seen the
they're
dragons?
dangerous dragons. I mean, in one of the slave cities, she used the dragons to burn the slavers.
This was
remember?
cool too. The Sons of the Harpy and then her Khalasar. It was a quick shot, but it was nice. I like the way they edited everything. It was a perfect build of just like
worked.
awesome
It
thing after an
worked.
awesome thing.
I was a little concerned that maybe the Khalasar didn't know who to kill or not to kill.
Well,
They're just charging it.
They just start killing everyone.
Yeah, basically. But that I feel like if I'm a Khalasar, that's really my instinct, just to kill anybody. That's what we do. We run into
If they are
cities, we
not on
slaughter
horseback.
everybody, and we rape.
Kill anyone not on a horse.
The only saving grace is that maybe Dario is telling them, no, don't kill those people.
Thousands
Did you
of
see
them.
the size of that group going?
Exactly. There's no way you can control it.
You can't micromanage everything.
That's my point. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. They're just gonna kill everybody.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. What would have been awesome is if one of the dragons was like going and picking up like a Dothraki horseman and like with the horse and all and just dropping them on the ships. And then the Dothraki are on the horses
they're
attacking on the ship.
immediately getting seasick. You don't like wooden horse on water. And
was
this part, I was like, "Whoa, Daenerys, you need a fleet. Like, just be careful," because
Yeah.
I thought she was gonna lay waste to everyone.
Yeah, but she didn't. I thought that too, but they didn't because they start counting like because they meet later with Tyrion and
Yara.
Yara.
And there's something going on there, huh?
Not Tyrion. Theon.
Theon.
Theon. Well, maybe Yara wants it to. I think
Yeah.
Yara's like, oh.
No, but Daenerys seemed like she was kind of into it too. You
Yara's
know?
like, I'm gonna fuck the tits off this one. Now Daenerys was a bit flirty, don't you think?
Yeah, they were looking at each other.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, something's gonna happen.
She's like,
It's
I'll
gonna
leave this
happen,
one on.
Dexter.
Oh yeah, this is Game of Thrones.
That, or I'm writing
Nothing is off limits.
my
sexually.
fan fiction tonight,
Yeah.
which you can find on Oxnard's Pleasure Hole.
Now that's how we're gonna get.
It's my
we
blog
want
on Tumblr.
subscribers.
The new chapter of
That's-
sopping wet.
That's what you do.
Your what boss?
We want subscribers. There we go.
Yeah.
Instant hit.
Start writing that smut.
No, if he wants to subscribe,
We'll do dramatic readings.
I should just make ridiculous thumbnails. I've talked about that before. Like
Yeah.
just put Hodor's head on like a bikini-clad model or something, and then the title could be
I
like,
would click that.
Hodor Secrets.
Yeah.
And then you put Tommen going like, Home
We
Alone.
put, like
And there
the
you go. That'll get clicks.
8 most shocking Hodor bathing suit photos. You won't believe number 3.
Funny thing is, I click
Then why-
those all the time, and I know not to.
why is it
But I'm
number
like, man,
3?
this is, I gotta click.
Clickbait, man. It works.
It
Even
does
if
work.
you know it's bait, you gotta take
I
it.
still got to know why number
Yes.
7 will shock me.
Yeah.
What? I still have to know how horrible that child celebrity from yesteryear looks today.
And
How
sometimes,
fat did they get?
sometimes I'm just like, man, I want to see how stupid this is.
Yeah. I'll take the computer
And you always
virus
regret
to
it
know.
too. You always regret clicking.
Oh
it.
yeah.
It's always bullshit. And they always have the ones where it's like, it's never like, here's, a list of 1 through 10. It's like, here's 1, click to the next page. 2,
It's a
click to
slideshow.
the next page.
It's a slideshow.
And they have ads that look like the arrow to click,
Yes.
but are not. It's an
Yes.
ad, it takes you somewhere else.
I blame.
brilliant.
I blame Sigmund Freud's nephew.
Yeah.
Why? What did he do?
He's the guy who invented like
Advertising?
marketing, and advertising, putting
wow,
pictures
really?
everywhere. Yeah, like his big
So
idea.
Don Draper was
Hey.
Sigmund Freud's nephew.
Hold
I had
on
no
here.
idea.
What?
Was there a bug on your TV, or was there a bug on Tyrion's shoulder?
Let's find out. Doot, 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 doot. Welcome to our new section. Was there a bug on Oxnard's television or
Tyrion.
Tyrion?
I'm leaving
See
if there
on,
was a
on
bug.
his that side.
I did see a
On
big.
his that side for
left
the listener.
shoulder, left shoulder.
Yeah.
I did
It's
see a
facing
big.
you. It's right. You'll see. Hold on. The next shot. That shot.
I think it was a bug on the.
Yes.
Oh
You
yeah, it's
see
a
it?
bug.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
There is a fly on his shoulder. Everybody.
The
God-
show is bullshit.
Man.
God bless 4K.
God.
See that? There goes my attention to detail.
That bug wasn't in the books, guys.
God.
Wasn't a fly on his shoulder in the books.
Yeah. Rewrite. Recast even.
All right.
You know what? Take Peter Dinklage's Emmys away. I blame him for not shooing the fly.
Well, this episode is the episode they submitted to be the Emmy for best directed television episode.
Oh, that's good.
This is a cool
Which
shot.
I think
in
it
the-
has to win, right?
by Winterfell when
You'd
they're
think so. I don't
riding
know what it's up
off-
against.
Riding off to
In the sunset.
parlay.
Oh.
No, it's like foggy.
All these parlay scenes and like big battle scenes, they remind me of 2 things, like 2 other movies. Braveheart, because they would have the same parlay and then the same kind of shots where you see the 2 massive forces, lines of soldiers facing each other. And then the other one is anytime there's like a cavalry, I think of a charge of some kind. I think of Lord of the Rings.
The Rohirrim.
The Rohirrim,
Yeah.
and at the fields of Pelennor, and then also in Two Towers at Helm's Deep when Gandalf returns with the Rohirrim. His echoing yell. Anyway,
tell you, if
I
I
just had to
was
throw
in-
that in there for no reason.
If
Yeah,
I was
yes.
going into a parlay situation like this, I'm sorry, I would totally dick over the other side and have them.
Braveheart
killed.
was a good one because they're standing still and
They don't ever do that.
wait, what? Dick
They
over?
don't ever do that. Like, oh, I'm gonna have
There's rules, man.
50 guys waiting to charge in and kill
well,
their leaders.
Aragorn does that to the mouth of Sauron. He just cuts his head
he
off.
does. Yeah.
To
treat with me.
And what does Gimli say? I guess that ends.
That ends negotiations.
I guess it's time for lunch.
So the merger is not going through? That was the
But-
worst.
Wouldn't you be tempted to, especially if you had a weaker army?
Yeah, but you'd be like the Kingslayer. You'd be
I
forever
wouldn't- I wouldn't care.
cast as honorless.
Yeah, but there's
I
certain
really wouldn't
rules
care.
But
to
these
the
are the
chaos.
Starks, bro.
I'm saying,
Yeah.
I'm saying, thinking from Ramsay's perspective. Why doesn't he just fucking murder them?
Ramsay, I can understand doing that.
You know?
Well,
I'm surprised
oh,
that
man.
Ramsay didn't. So you remember when Stannis was camped out in the same spot where Jon Snow and everyone was camped out, and didn't Ramsay send people
Yeah,
in
like a raid.
to like
He
take the
went in, I
horses
think,
out?
with
They
them.
killed all the horses and,
And then
everything,
then left
and then
them.
yeah, and they burned stuff in the night and totally ruined him. I'm surprised that Ramsay didn't do the same thing to Jon Snow and his
I guess he
men.
felt like he didn't need to.
Ego.
I was expecting the scene where John's punching him and he stops because Sansa's there. I was like, oh my god, he's gonna get stabbed. I kept waiting for like Ramsay just to go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
I also thought Jon Snow was just going to be like, because Ramsay's like, oh no, you wanted single combat, now I like that idea. And I thought Jon Snow, I would have been like, nah, kill him. And then, poof, they just unleash all their arrows into him. You had your chance, asshole. Fuck you.
Ramsay's an idiot.
Although I can see getting the satisfaction of beating the fuck out of him with your own fists. That
it's surprising to see that. I never thought Jon would be
I didn't
like
think
that.
he was going to stop. I thought it would be one of those gross scenes where it's just like pounding wet dirt at the end.
Like in
you know
Sin
what I mean?
City. Where Bruce Willis is beating up the yellow guy. It's just a yellow paste at the end.
Yes, exactly.
He rips his balls off. He brutalized that guy.
Twice he ripped that guy's balls off.
No, but there were so many shots in this episode. Like almost like 10, I think, though. I just like, that's an awesome shot. Like the slow motion of the horses galloping.
Yeah.
And it looks awesome. The that one long shot of Jon in like the chaos and the horses are running by. The sound design was amazing.
I had so much anxiety when Jon was on the ground and like almost being trampled to death.
Yes.
And he couldn't breathe.
And
I was like, I couldn't breathe. That was terrifying to me.
Because you always hear about this medieval battles that the bodies will be piled up.
Yeah.
You never see that.
No,
like
that's exactly what
That's
happened.
what happens. You start climbing over people, you die, you fall, and people, before you know it, you're just on like a mountain of dead bodies. And you saw how high they got? It was 10 feet tall.
It was fucking nuts.
A barrier. It was a blockade.
Yeah, that was really... Yeah, and they used it against them because they all, like, Spartan style, charged in and then doing their chant and, like, moving close. I'm surprised that Tormund didn't get killed easily because he just jump right in towards that line of soldiers with the spears
He knows what he's
and
doing.
start, like, pulling them out. He's such a
He
badass.
bites Little John's neck out or whatever.
Oh, my God. That was awesome. He was... That was some fight. Between a lot of headbutting between Tormund and the Karstark.
Yeah, I thought they did a really good job because when you read about medieval battles and stuff, like they say it's like you don't know whose side you're on.
Yeah.
You can't tell people apart.
The fog of war.
That's why you needed banners and you needed to wear like certain kinds of armor, but you know,
Even
it's
then,
just pure luck.
Even then, it's madness.
Like you could be trained to be the best of the best, but it's just such a mayhem that you're just lucky if you survive it.
The fog
I had
of
one
war.
big problem.
One.
I bet I know what you're gonna say.
No, because I was watching. We were watching a thing with the guy reviews like fight scenes.
What? The thing with the guy?
Yeah, he like analyzes.
Critiques the fight scenes.
Oh yeah.
I forget what it was called.
It's a gladiatorium or
but
something.
Jon Snow doesn't wear a helmet. A lot of them don't wear helmets. You gotta wear a helmet.
It's true.
Oh yeah, I'm surprised they don't have any.
He's gonna totally rip that apart. I bet.
He was like a big fan of helmet. But you have to remember, it's a TV show. You got to know who you're looking at.
or something like that. I don't know what his channel
At least have like in one battle in Braveheart,
because
Mel
everything's
Gibson
flying
wears
by.
a helmet. It just looks like an old timey football helmet. It's just like the skull cap.
Yeah, just like a leather thing.
Everything's,
Just have that at
flying
least.
by him. I mean, could get hit a million times just by a rock.
Hey, it's like he didn't get hit by an arrow 50 times.
Yeah.
Why? My I think main gripe with this episode is why didn't Rickon serpentine or zigzag or change up, be unpredictable in his direction? He just ran in a straight fucking line.
He never saw Apocalypto.
That's what people were saying.
Yeah, the first two guys run a straight line.
Honestly, you could have ran really far and then like looked up and then backtracked.
Catch it.
Like no, just like backtrack and sort of try to watch for the arrow.
Yeah.
You know.
Maybe he's just a dumb kid. I don't know.
You know what I thought?
I mean, it's not a gripe. That just ticked me off that he didn't zigzag.
You know what I thought was gonna happen? I thought Jon was gonna be running to save Owen, and Ramsay was gonna shoot Jon.
I also thought, or the horse was gonna get it. I thought that any one of them was gonna get.
There were
hit.
so many moments where I just like I have no idea what's gonna happen,
Yeah.
and I'm really stressing out here.
I really didn't like that he just kept charging at them by himself either. I thought that was.
I thought that was a mistake, but that's what.
Well, he fell for the trap.
Obviously,
That was the whole
think
point.
it's a mistake, but
Even
if
Tormund
you-
says like, "Don't do it," right?
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like he wouldn't even do that, no matter how mad he was. That's just
Well, you're
like-
wrong because he did.
You
You're
saw
dead
it.
fucking wrong,
It seemed
dude.
really stupid.
Because I know it was frustrating because we know Sansa knows. We're agreeing with Sansa here, and everybody knows that Ramsay's always, playing these traps and a step ahead of everybody and playing on their emotions and knows how to do that stuff. And then here Sansa's trying to explain, and she's frustrated, and I'm frustrated because Jon just seems to have given up all the time. He's like, nope, this is the army we have. we'll fight and we'll die, and that'll be the end of it. And he goes to the Red Woman, and he's like, "Look, if I die, don't bring me back, okay? I'm sick of this whole fucking mess."
I thought he was
going to
say,
giving up. I feel
Don't
like.
make bread. I'll eat crackers.
No, I thought he was going to reveal that like something changed when you brought me back or something.
Oh, maybe. I have
it's
two
still
penises now.
It's still pretty
You know
much
what it's
like
like
the
to have
same
two
John.
boners at the same time?
Yes.
You know what it's like to have a penis in the back and an ass in the front?
One little gripe I had.
It's awesome!
Sansa is basically saying like, "Hey, I've dealt with this guy. You don't come to me for advice and whatever."
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Okay, what's your advice?" And she doesn't say, "Hey, by the way, I have a cavalry maybe coming."
Yeah, that's a.
I didn't understand why she withheld
Why
that.
she kept that secret?
I don't know either.
Could it be like maybe she didn't know if they would come?
Because
or...
John can't stop them from coming at this point because she already sent the Raven out like several episodes ago. So
And then Littlefinger, you see him there for 2 minutes, 2 seconds.
Yeah.
He's just smiling on his horse.
was he drinking the Vale? Was he drinking something?
I don't think so.
I pictured, for some reason, I think he was just, when I imagine it, he's so smug. He's drinking wine there.
Adjusts his monocle.
This battle is quite entertaining.
So that's it's going to be interesting.
I didn't get that part, but
it's going to be interesting how Littlefinger ties in with all this now. Because,
well, I think he's going to try and put the moves on Sansa.
you think so?
I think so. Because he's always had his eye on her. He's always creeping around.
He's manipulating.
Because he was in love with Catelyn Stark, and that's something I remember, like from the books, like in Storm of Swords, when he goes to the Vale with her, and she's like pretending to be his daughter or something. Doesn't he try and like plant a kiss on her at one point or something? And the
I
gods
think they do.
would.
They do kiss.
Yeah, and it's like she's very uncomfortable, kind of conflicted. She's in a really precarious situation because she's been kind of rescued now, and she's just so afraid. She's a terrible spot.
Oh, I love this scene, but this is the one happy shitting. But
this may be the best scene in the series. Okay, I will go out on that limb.
I want to see more scenes of just these two guys talking. They're talking about like we were following the wrong kings, and then Jon Snow's not a king, and then Davos is like, I can't sleep before a fight. I wouldn't be able to sleep either.
I wouldn't be able.
All these people are like, go get rest. We need you sharp. It's like, do you think I'm sleeping a wink, knowing that I might die tomorrow?
Unless you've been in many battles already.
Right.
That's the only thing I could think of.
Say, Tormund, he knows he'll be okay because he's Tormund.
Well, Tormund's cheating. He's got curdled goat milk or something.
Sour goat milk.
Sour goat,
which is apparently stronger than any booze.
No, he has a point. He's like, not that grape water you Southerners are always sucking on.
Grape water.
Sour goat's milk. Ugh.
Well, the Dothraki had the fermented horse, the mare's milk or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, milk and alcohol, I think, keep a healthy distance there. No creamy drinks.
That was like a...
I used to like White Russians, and that kind of grew out of that.
Yeah, I don't like creamy things like that.
I was really big into the Big Lebowski, that's why.
Oh, yeah, of course.
It's like, dude,
hey, man.
These drinks will not stand, man.
In Lawrence of Arabia, they have like so many wide shots.
There's no woman with a speaking role in that entire film.
I'm not surprised.
Dun, 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 bum. No, you were saying? I'm sorry.
No, so, there's one, Peter O'Toole was talking about, for one scene, they had to charge camels, and they were actually, doing these things, even though the camera's like 10 miles away, you know what I mean? Zooming in.
Super wide.
Yeah, super wide. And,
you like camels, boss?
Oh, yeah. They're delicious.
Would you rather have a camel than a horse?
Yeah, but they spit, don't they?
I'd rather have a
They
horse.
spit at your enemies.
Why a camel better than a horse?
Because they're so cool looking. They got long necks.
Yeah, but
they
it's
survive in
easier
the
to
desert.
Easier to cut a camel's neck off.
I could run into the desert, and if you
Head
try
off.
to chase me on your horse will die.
No, well, your
What if it's a
camel's got
desert
such a
stallion?
long neck, I'll just decapitate it with ease.
Will last longer.
Anyway,
I did like the
they're
camel.
So cool.
Camels win the waiting game.
I like the camel units in Rome Total War. Or whatever
Yeah,
game
see,
that was.
camel units.
Well, it makes sense if you're in the desert.
And you run out of water, you got a big delicious hump to suck on.
Yeah.
That's how it works, right?
I'm pretty sure it's like a coconut.
You can just put like a spigot in it. Brita.
But anyway, Lawrence of Arabia, Peter O'Toole was talking about how they put brandy in milk and like drank that, and then he's like,
He was a big drinker, that guy.
Peter O'Toole, holy shit. Him and Richard Burton. Richard Burton was never sober a day in his adult life.
Oh my
And he
God.
smoked 5 packs of cigarettes a day.
When did he die?
Early.
He looked like he was 70, but he was 30.
But oh my God, they were such big drinkers. But then the thing was like, and I thought, well, if I'm going to die, I might as well do it with a smile upon my face, because it was like some dangerous thing, and they were like hanging from the camel and this something like that. Right. It was ridiculous.
I might have ridden a camel.
Drunk. What, at like the Ren Fair?
Yeah,
like at a fair. Didn't you say
you have the photos?
You rode some animal once and it kept
road
shitting?
is not necessarily the quote-unquote road. You sit on it while somebody walks the camel around in a circle.
A depressed pony tied to a stick.
This camel's
Mommy!
Camels are big, man.
Yeah.
Big as in physically, or they're getting bigger?
Big physically.
Big in every way.
See, Camel cigarettes gave him a bad rep.
Yeah, that's right.
Whatever happened to that guy? That camel.
Lung cancer.
Oh, God. Oh, okay. And then Davos, he's walking around doing his pre-battle walking.
Happy
and then,
shitting to
and then
him.
shitting his guts out.
Yeah.
And he comes across the pyre?
Yeah.
Where...
Pyre. Right there, pyre.
Spell that.
P-Y-R-E?
Yes.
Where little scaly-faced girl was burnt?
Mm-hmm. That's correct. That's her name.
I thought he'd find a little girl, like...
He just finds her face.
No, like
her
a skeleton.
Face is 100% intact.
I thought he'd find a skeleton, and then he finds the...
I was expecting him. He finds the little carving that he made for her, and then I did expect him to find, like, a human bone as well.
Right.
And then that really... But I think that was enough. The charred remains of the toy he made was enough for him to put the pieces together.
What they don't show is carved into the little toy. She had carved, "I hate this."
Yeah.
Oh.
And that's what really...
Davos sucks at carving.
And then he has that long gaze at the red woman.
No, it says, "I like camels."
It all goes back to camels.
Camels are better. Elks are stupid.
Isn't another amazing shot I loved?
That was a cool
Yes,
shot.
that was really cool.
With the sun rising.
sunset.
It made me think of Batman. Because the
Foreground.
cape blowing in the wind.
Now, was this the same director who did
Batman?
No. Hard Home?
And his utility belt.
Right. And his helmet. Davos' bat-eared helmet. Right.
Yes, this is the same director. He also did The Gift, Hard Home, and he's going to be doing the next episode.
Good. I like this guy.
The Winds of Winter.
The best.
He's good. He should win an award.
He's the good one. I like the scene. I like, too, we're jumping around, but who cares? When Tyrion and Theon are meeting again.
Yeah.
And they're having, like, a little, like, Tyrion's like, hey, I still think you're a dick.
Right.
What do you think about that? Oh, I don't care.
Tyrion said something like,
don't say dick to me.
He said something like, "What do you know about suffering?" Something related to that, I thought.
He does,
and I wanted Theon to be like, "Oh yeah," Zip. take off his armor and be like, "What?" You see all his scars.
Daenerys vomits.
Yeah. Not even about his penis though. You can see all his scars all over his body too.
It's like when they open up.
I think he only has one nipple.
I think where the
didn't he cut a nipple off? Pretty sure,
so.
yeah.
And
so
he flayed parts of him.
Yeah.
And but I think like the empty gash where his penis was really drives the point home.
I guess.
You know what I mean?
It's like opening the Ark of the Covenant. Their faces start melting.
It's glorious.
Don't look at it. Don't look at it.
How does he know not to look at it?
Didn't he at the last second? He figured it out. No. Like he remembered something.
I'm gonna blow it up.
Go ahead, Indy. You want this to be open just as much as we do. I can't figure out the accent.
See this
that
watch?
I had.
You take this watch and you bury it in the sand, and 1,000 years it's priceless. That's not the exact line, but you get my point. I am vaguely French.
Asps. Very dangerous.
You go first.
You go first.
Bad dates.
Bad dates. Stupid monkey.
Anyway.
You were saying about the scene?
Oh, no, I said my point. Made my point.
What was the point?
Said my piece. Oh, no, there was no point, actually.
I just said the point
I liked when Tyrion was... I just liked the scene.
Right.
The interaction.
Look at these looks.
Are now back in style.
Look at the looks Daenerys and Yara giving each other. I'm telling you, there's some hanky-panky gonna...
A foot.
Yeah, it's coming.
They're definitely flirting. Yara is... oh, yeah. She's macking it. Should I not have said that?
I don't know what that means.
I wish I could take it back. I feel like that was a very 90s thing to say. I listened to my Spice Girls album.
Miggity,
yeah, Mac it, Spice Girls.
Miggity Mac.
I'm trying to remember a Spice Girls song, and I can't.
I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to be my lover. What the fuck?
If you want to be my lover, you got to get with my friends. Is that sexually? Get with my friends? Is this like a
you want me to
thing
bang your friends?
What a great girl.
Menage or more? Yeah. Spice Girls. Bringing the spice.
So
coming in at number
If you're
1.
from the Iron Islands, you wear leather pants.
Yeah, I just keep looking at yours, but I'm
Me
sorry.
too.
I don't know why.
That's all right. Nothing wrong with that.
Just keep imagining it in Daenerys'
it's kind
face.
of right in your face there. in that,
it's kind of like
shots.
Maybe that's why I'm picking up sexual tension.
This guy's a genius. This director.
He is. Give him awards.
Where's the? We gotta get the. I call it the butt shot, guys. You put the camera.
I got a specialist.
At the perfect angle. Look, I directed softcore porn for years.
Shine
Okay,
that light
before
on
I
that
made the
butt.
transition into Game of Thrones.
He's not in the budget guy.
Put some grease
No,
on that butt.
That guy's
It's got a shimmer.
got a shine to it. All right, he walks on set. All right, everybody grease up. Come on, let's see those butts greasy. Sir, I think you're on the wrong set.
That's him. He looks like a director.
He looks like a guy who likes greasy butts.
Yes.
Exactly right.
He has that tired 1,000-yard stare of a director who makes good stuff.
He's seen one too many greasy butt.
Hand me my lube tube.
That guy's wearing a helmet. Good for him.
Yes.
He's the first to
There's
die.
but there's so many people not wearing helmets. Look at this. It's nuts.
It's on the
a
bloody
lot of
budget.
them are free folk, though. A lot of them are free folk.
That's true.
They don't have helmets.
They just have lots of hair.
They had bones. The Lord of Bones. His armor was bones.
Let's talk about Yun Yun a little bit.
Yun Yun or Wun Wun?
Wun Wun. I'm sorry.
Zun Zun.
My favorite character, Yun Yun. This guy's a total idiot. Wun Wun, if I remember correctly, from a past reading I did, the giants, they would take trees and then tie boulders to the tree, and that was it. They had like a giant mace.
Oh,
Well,
that's awesome. I don't
If he
remember
had that, then that whole phalanx wouldn't have been an issue.
Yeah, that turtle thing.
Yeah, forget it.
I guess
Because that was
Mr. Move.
the main thing I was thinking. I was like, man, why didn't they give this guy some awesome, just a long stick or
No,
something?
but that's true. He didn't have a weapon. I mean, you have a giant without a weapon? What the fuck is that?
He used a tree in Hardhome.
But that's the thing. Yeah. Like,
He should have been kicking more, too, I felt like, when they were in that phalanx thing
right.
or whatever. Like,
But that's
why
a good
wasn't he
point.
kicking
That's a
more?
good point. He needed a fucking weapon.
He could have just grabbed a horse and started flinging that around.
He took one of their shields eventually.
And I loved how when he picked up the guy and just like ripped his head
Yeah, that was good.
and drank him like a Coke bottle.
Yeah.
That would have been cool.
That should have caused some fear in like the ranks. I feel like.
But
But no, like maybe to like break the
madness.
line a little.
Yeah, it was crazy though. I bet 85% of the people didn't even see that happening.
Right.
Like
Now,
in
give
the
me
battle.
1 second, I gotta use that.
Yeah. I liked. What about boss? Did you like? When they have that shot, like just the calm before the battle, before they bring Rickon out, you see towards the Bolton side, like the X's flaming, and then you see like the bodies burning upside down.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
Gotta
right?
do that.
Who were those people? And then for some reason they looked very tiny to me.
Yeah.
And I was
you know
like,
what's funny
Who is this?
in the season 6 trailer? People thought that the close-up one that they showed was Roose Bolton, because it sort of they would flip Roose's image upside down and match it to like that dead body's head and be like, that's definitely Roose Bolton.
man.
And Ramsay kill.
Why would he be doing that?
I don't know, but I believed it when I was watching it. They really make really good points, so you're like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, that
But it was
does.
really just a random guy.
I never would have thought about that. And then John, falls for this ploy with Rickon and gets all pissed off and then charges on his own.
If you want to be
And-
badass, you take your bow out and you shoot him.
Yeah. Yeah, you should show me means nothing to you.
Yeah.
Sansa knew what was afoot. She knew, hey, we're never going to see this kid again.
Yeah,
The sooner you realize that, the
man,
sooner you'll beat Ramsay.
This kid used to be half the height. We can't really use him anymore. He's as good as gone.
We owed him money. Might as well put him in the
We're
show.
definitely not letting him talk because he sounds like this now.
See, and
Instead of like this with a little kid.
the other thing is Sansa was right. Everything she said was right. When she goes to Ramsay, you're going to die tomorrow. Like, yeah, he died tomorrow.
Yeah.
They're saying, like, Rickon is going to die.
She never, right. We're never going to see him again. And it was so frustrating that John felt, because just the night before they're talking about it's crucial that Ramsay charges first. Then we have a chance. And then John immediately puts that out of the realm of possibility.
It's weird because it's a rare instance in the show where the good guys win.
Yeah, that's
but
true.
It was so arduous that it is a victory, but
you lost the giant.
You lost the giant.
You lost a lot of people.
And even in Winterfell, like it's just the bastard and Sansa.
I mean,
would they have a queen, or
how are we going to even hold Winterfell now?
Well, who do you have to hold it against?
That's I don't know, anybody that
any of the other houses, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
And there was
the Lannisters could try and make a move.
When he hits Rickon with the arrow, I was like, oh, he's going to survive that. And then they have the volley. What is it called?
Volley.
The volley of arrows, and you see it keeps hitting Rickon.
Oh my God, that was sick.
Yeah, I was like, ooh.
All those arrows thudding into Rickon.
Yeah,
that was nuts. Just the whole. It was just. I really liked how they did the battle because it showed how disgusting and gruesome and gritty it is. War is hell, guys.
No, when that scene comes up,
fucking brutal.
Yeah, I want to watch it again because it's serious. Like the sounds happen. You hear the horse like, then there's that little beat of silence, and
it's just it's chaos and.
That should.
I know. If I was there, I'd be one of those guys just getting fucking trampled on. Because if you go down.
Oh yeah,
you're fucked.
Yeah.
If you go down on the ground, you can't get back up. He barely made it up. He had to climb.
Yeah, when Jon
on bodies to pull himself out, and he's like, he can't fucking breathe. That was terrifying.
I know.
I spit all over myself.
You've been to concerts, right? Where it's like
I can't stand it.
I can't stand it either. A really crowded bar.
Yeah, never again. I went to a concert one time, and then the headlining band came out, and we were right at the stage.
Oh yeah, you told me. Yeah.
Yeah, and the band that one of the bands we really wanted to see, it was like 3 bands. So the second one was the one we really wanted to see. Then the headlining band came out, and everybody started fucking pushing towards the stage. I was getting crushed. My chest was against some gigantic guy's shoulder. I couldn't move. I had to I was just shoving people as hard as I could out of my way, and then I went to the back. Oh my God, it was awful. I said, I'm never doing that again.
Yeah. This shot, look at this. I love this shot, the slow-mo horses. I just want a gif of this constantly playing. so I can mount it on my wall. It's awesome. Look at that.
Yeah.
Like when they got that shot, the camera was like, "Fuck yes,
I love my job."
Cream in his pants. I did like the. This reminded me of Braveheart too, when the melee's going on and they're about to shoot.
But we'll kill our men, sire. Yes.
Yeah.
But we'll get some of theirs as well.
Carry on.
Yeah. Send us news of our victory.
And make me a tea.
Yeah.
And then Davos
rebel
is like,
forces have routed.
I love it. Davos is the one like, yeah, don't shoot. We're going to hit our own guys. And then you cut to Ramsay. He's like, yeah, shoot.
Yeah. Ramsay did the work for them. It's different if you're Ramsay had more men. That's the thing. I guess if you're looking at that, if like you have the number advantage, you can take that chance. Like if you're Davos and you're looking from his position, he's got like 50 guys with him at most. And the other, small group is all out there. You can't kill them all.
This is another amazing shot.
That's got to be, you got to have balls to do that.
Like how big the horses get.
Yeah. They measure horses in hands, right?
Do they?
Yeah, that's like 10 hands high. That's how, that's like how they, I saw Seabiscuit. I'm pretty sure that's how they do it.
I was going to go see Seabiscuit, but
that was a good movie.
Then me and my girlfriend parked in a parking lot and made out.
Oh.
Our excuse was like, we're going to go see Seabiscuit. This was when we first started dating.
This is what you told your
Never
parents.
happens anymore.
Oh, hey, Mom and Dad, we're going to go see Seabiscuit. Then you're like hoping you get your first
I don't care.
job.
My first
What's your name again? Give me a pack of cigarettes on your way home. Okay, Mom.
All right, so the battle, it all happens. We'll get back to it because we're watching it as we're talking about it. So finally the cavalry comes, little fingers there. Sansa's smiling, and Ramsay's like, okay, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Runs back to Winterfell.
He's like, siege time. They'll starve, or the snows will come.
He's the shot.
This was an awesome, continuous shot, too.
Yes.
Oh, then he talks, yeah.
Good work.
That always happens in war movies.
What are you talking about?
Like Saving Private Ryan and Band of Brothers. Like, sir, we gotta get Clink dead. And another one comes up. We gotta get Blanc dead.
Lucky bastard.
Yeah. Oh my God. It's terrifying. Ooh.
And the guy on the phone, and his head is caved in.
That was nuts.
Boom. That was cool.
And how lucky you are half the time.
Right.
Because things are happening behind him
he survived
that would have killed him.
2 volleys of arrows just missed him.
Yeah. and a horse was charging right at him, but then somebody else took him out first. You got to use like bodies. I feel like as shields. If you don't have a shield,
oh, definitely.
Try and pull a body up to grab the arrows for you.
Holding the body up the whole time, man.
Also, Jon Snow's got incredible reflexes because, especially too at the end, Ramsay's firing arrows at him at an extremely close range as Jon Snow's closing ground, and he's putting the shield down and then raising it up right before the arrow hits.
Did you know that was a Mormon shield? Had the Mormon emblem on it?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, very
I thought
fitting.
that was cool.
Very fitting.
Well, so where's that little Mormon girl this whole time?
She was at the parlay scene.
You see her there with like
she's riding the giant's back.
She's on a unicorn for some reason.
Flying in the sky.
Insanity.
Now think about, to put it into perspective too, so this is, like medieval fantasy, so they're charging in, they have arrows, but it's like swords and shields and daggers and using, you're killing your bare hands.
It's all the basic stuff, but it's done so well that...
But in the Civil War, you have swords and you have guns.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like that much more carnage.
And horses too, right?
And horses, yeah.
Wasn't
it cannon, guns? I mean, like
cannon.
like rifles, butt cannon.
Wow.
Butt cannon.
Butt cannon?
Yeah, Robert E. Lee used to
Gettysburg.
Bend over, and it turns out he was a cyborg, and he'd pull his pants down, bend
Shoot
over.
lightning bolts from my arse.
A giant cannon would come out.
I like that. The headless.
Like, all right, fellas, load me up.
Here comes Wun Wun. Okay, so back to Winterfell. Ramsay's like, okay, I think I'll take up this one-on-one thing now.
Yeah.
Doesn't take a sword like a wuss. He's shooting arrows.
Yeah, what is that about? I want to see.
I kill those guys all the time in chivalry.
Archers. Take that in chivalry.
Well, they have a dagger. You can attack, and I've been killed by the dagger if you're smart. But some guys are just like, I'm 2 feet away. I'm like, you're not gonna hit me. I'm just gonna go move left.
You're not Legolas.
It's not gonna happen, man. And then, he's pounding in Ramsay's face, and he sees Sansa, and basically he's telling Sansa, like, you're the one who's meant to kill him, not me. And then Ramsay dies, and...
Well, let's talk about that.
That was
Jon
intense.
Snow beats him half to death, and he's sitting there, and Sansa is like, he's talking to Sansa, and he's, like, in a lot of pain. He's tied to a chair, and then the dogs are there. And he mentions earlier that they're ravenous. He hasn't fed them for 7 days.
You know what Ramsay reminds me of? He reminds me of the Joker a little bit. Where it's like, even in like a dire situation, he's always that arrogant, crazy guy.
Yeah. Bit of an anarchist.
Yeah. I'm going to miss Ramsay. I'm going to miss being impressed by how cruel he is.
There were so many more dicks he could have chopped off.
Yeah, man.
So many more
I've only
jokes
just
he could have
begun.
made about that with sausages.
Yeah, so he's all bloody, sitting in the chair. He's tied up, and it's all slowly done. First, he's trying to, like, thinking he could weasel his way out of this. And then Sansa's like, I know you haven't fed your dogs.
My beasts are loyal.
Yeah, and then you realize, oh, shit, the kennels are right there. And you see there's dogs in there. That dog was really cute, by the way, when it was just, like, right in front of his face.
Happy.
Up until the moment it chomped on his jaw.
Oh, my God. That was nuts. I thought they were going to show. I thought it was going to be more gratuitous. That was another thing where I kept thinking of Apocalypto when the panther is chasing the character from Apocalypto.
Oh, the fakest looking panther.
Yeah, the one that I was telling my brother about it because
the hand puppet.
I didn't put it together when he said, "Oh, people were talking." The joke online was that Rickon didn't see Apocalypto, so he didn't like zigzag. But then my first thought was the thing with Ramsay getting eaten by the dogs and the panther biting that guy's face off, but that is the fakest panther I've ever seen.
It's a hand puppet.
It's a hand puppet.
It's hilarious.
It is so funny.
You see that thing running, you're scared of it. The second it's down.
And it's such like a gorgeous, like, scary panther.
Yeah, it's a great shot too with the reveal. It's just up in the tree.
Yeah, that's
at first
so
you don't
awesome.
even realize what you're looking at. It's like, oh my god,
and
it's right
you're
there.
You're like, holy shit! Can you imagine being chased by one of those fucking things?
Yeah.
And then it turns out, it should be much easier to get away from it since it's just a Muppet.
Cat Muppet.
But yeah, anyway.
Hey, the Muppet Show got canceled. Their TV
Already?
show. Yeah.
Dude, it just fucking started.
Yeah.
No, You Shut Up got canceled.
I used to like the Muppet Show.
No, You Shut Up got canceled?
No, You Shut Up was canceled.
Damn it. I love that show. What is it? How come people don't love puppets like they used to? Back in the 70s, weren't the Muppets...
Or just Paul F. Tompkins.
Back in the 70s?
Hilarious.
Was that in the 70s, the Muppet Show?
Yeah, 70s or 80s maybe. I remember I watched it as a kid.
And then they had that whole I forget. It was on Broadway. That whole puppet. The whole
Avenue Q. I saw that.
You saw that?
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, clips online.
The internet is for porn.
The internet is for porn.
No, that was awesome. That was a great play. A great show. I mean. Yeah, puppets are great.
They also do improv things too. If you look up online, I forget the name.
Oh, but the one guy, puppets and shit. Doesn't he have like a? Oh, I think he's the hot dog from. I can't remember his name.
I forget.
One of the guys, like Colleen Smith. She does the squirrel.
Yes,
she's
the
hilarious.
conservative
She
squirrel.
does a lot of improv stuff.
Schlesinger.
Yeah, maybe Schlesinger. Yeah.
No, that's the name of the character.
Oh, one of them. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Star
Schlesinger. Conservative squirrel.
And one of them has like a YouTube channel where they do all like puppet stuff and everything.
They do the improv awesome. I'm talking about is like you yell out stuff and it's all like adult and they curse and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just like give us a topic and then they'll act it out with the puppets.
Nice.
It's like a way for the Muppeteers to break out there.
Muppeteers.
That's what they're called, right?
I guess that makes sense for specifically for Muppets.
Yes.
Yeah. I can't believe the Muppet Show was canceled. Not that I watched it. I honestly didn't even know when it was on or what channel. But I can't believe I'm shocked.
All right. There's like 30 amazing shots that I would hang on my wall.
I saw already that people think that shot is like the Misa shot when they're all surrounding Daenerys. It's because they're both related. All this stupid shit.
It's like when Neo is being his dead body's being let down by the machines, and it's like Christ off the cross. Metaphors.
And my last favorite shot was Sansa walking away with the little smirk on her face. So that character's really changed.
Sansa?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I'm also noticing like all these women all seem to be leading to these positions of power.
Yeah.
It's getting very pro-girl.
Mm-hmm. Is that a problem for you, Oxnard?
No, I think it's cool.
Yeah. Pro-lady.
Here's another great shot. A slow-mo guy and a horse.
These horses are awesome.
I like how the Knights of the Vale wear helmets.
Yeah, they know where it's at. Protect that head.
I guess maybe it's about funding.
So Robin is leading the charge?
Oh, he's not even fucking there. Was Waymar Royce there? I don't even think Royce was there.
Nah,
I didn't see too many...
Yeah, he's at home with Robin, being fat.
His little finger.
It is my noble right.
A little in and up. All right, well...
I can't believe she fucking did this to me, Jon Snow's thinking as...
God, overshadowing me.
Sansa comes up. I told her fucking not to.
Told her the whole time.
Oh, yeah, then Tormund bites the throat out of Little John and then starts stabbing him with what looks like...
A bone.
A bone?
Or something. Like a sharpened bone.
Just over and over. They cut back to it like twice. He's still stabbing.
I think it was his belt buckle.
He's like pecking at him with it, like poking him in the neck and face.
I'm already dead!
Oh my god, it was brutal. One thing I will say, I'll complain about this episode in this way.
Oh, here we go.
More Tormund fighting was needed. I wanted to see more Tormund kills.
He's not good against cavalry, and he's also not good against that Roman shield wall.
Well, that's true. I was just hoping for him to be like,
I thought it was...
holy shit, like this guy's going, but like they're afraid of him. You know what I mean? Because he's so like, he's such a fucking...
I love when Davos was like, we're basically just shitting back here. Like, let's just go. Let's go in.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
I thought it was a little cheesy when Wun Wun, Tormund, and Jon are the only ones running up to the Winterfell.
Cheesy?
Yeah, I know.
It's amazing. That shot was
so corny.
It reminded me of like a cutscene from like D&D Online or something like that. You know how they have the dungeons where it's like your group and then you... Yeah, I didn't like that.
I thought it was good.
It's like these three guys are going to aggro the boss in this instance.
Yeah.
The rest of the group isn't ready yet.
Leroy!
Yeah, exactly. You're going to ruin the raid!
I cringed a bit when the spear went through Wun Wun's hands, and he just basically
pulls
pulls
it.
it.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, damn.
Then he took that arrow in the eye.
Yeah.
That was sad.
I think he was okay before that.
He had to die. Like, basically, he's like the last of his kind, right? And so...
I think so.
Because the other giants are basically either zombies or dead, right?
Yeah.
I feel like the arrows, these are like human killing arrows. I don't think they can really hurt him that much.
Well, I think...
He's got to have layers and layers of hides on, and then he got his own giant hide.
Yeah, but I mean, look at how many were in him.
But it's not... Look how long they are. It seems like they're not even in all the way.
Yeah, they're probably not even touching his skin. It's probably just going through
I feel like
his...
they're not even penetrating.
Well, that's why the one in the eye got him.
That's it. Yeah.
And it doesn't mean that it doesn't hurt.
That's what I'm saying. No, I feel like he was alive before the one in the eye.
I think too, like just the pain alone might be enough to exhaust him, because just because they're not like they might not be killing him, the arrows, there's like 100 in him, and even if it's just the arrowhead inside and it doesn't go deep, that still fucking hurts.
Nah,
He played his part.
Nah, he's a fucking pussy, this giant.
He opened the door.
he could take it.
Holdor holds the door. Wun opens the door. A lot of doors going on.
Do you get it?
The doors.
Jim Morrison? George Martin is Jim Morrison. He never died, man. He is the Lizard King. Come on, baby.
And I love how Jon looks after all this fight. He's covered in blood and dirt. He looks like a monster.
Ramsay's like clean as a whistle.
Well, I
Can't
mean,
stop.
if we're done, then we could just talk about predictions or something.
Yeah, I mean, I think we covered everything. I mean, overall, it was a fucking awesome episode.
So the next
Beautifully
episode...
shot. It was fucking cool. It's just, you know what it was? Like, you got kind of everything that you wanted out of it. You wanted Daenerys to fly those dragons and burn those ships and kill all those fucking assholes. You wanted Jon to win this battle, but then, you know, and you kind of felt like, yeah, they're going to win, but then they're going to pull it out, but then you got the fan justice of Ramsay getting that killed and brutally. You know what I mean? It was so satisfying.
Yes. And what was Daenerys like? She's going to help them get the Iron Isles, right?
Yes, but the raiding and raping and reaving has to stop. Yes. And then Yara's like, that's our way of life.
Another great shot, the Stark
like,
banner.
No more. Oh,
I feel like Melisandre got there really quickly.
Well, time has passed.
Okay. Is that what happened? Time passed?
Time passed.
Yeah.
Well, people teleport on the show all the time. Like,
yeah.
Davos looks fucking exhausted.
So is he going to kill her next episode?
Probably.
Yeah.
You know what's a really good shot that I forgot? You see Davos playing, as he's looking at the red woman, he's playing with the toy that he made for Shireen. I forgot that he had the shortened fingers.
Like
you can see a close-up of that with the gloves.
Oh,
yeah.
I did not catch that.
Until I saw that, I was like, oh, yeah. I completely forgot. That must be hard to hold a sword.
Yeah.
He's Davos. He'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Just tape it to my hand. What in God's green earth is tape, sir? Just do it.
Give me the gaffer's tape.
Yeah, look at that. Nice. Excellent. What's the guy on set who has to keep track of all his details? The continuity person or something? Like the guy's woman or guy's one job is to make sure like everyone's wearing the same clothes in the same shot.
I hope it's more than one person for this show.
I know, right? Yeah.
I hope to God it's more than one person. That's too much pressure.
Make sure that like a cut. Say, Tormund had more blood on his face before. Now he doesn't.
Yeah. Why is he wearing sunglasses?
In the books.
Why is Tormund wearing that fedora now?
Jon, you know nothing, Jon Snow.
Hello.
So the next episode is going to be called "The Winds of Winter."
Oh.
So this was an episode. It's like, yes, the Starks are back home.
Big deal.
Like they won. Like a big bad guy died. Daenerys is finally acting like a Targaryen. It's going to start kicking ass. Tyrion's in an interesting spot. The Iron Isles are going to be taken back. So Winds of Winter.
So this could be many things. Like the Winds of Winter. Winter is coming. So like that, the Stark words, and now the Starks are back in Winterfell. Like, is the North going to start coming back together again? Also, to me, it means like the Winds of Winter. It's a more ominous. I think where the Night King and the White Walkers are coming south.
Yes,
and,
I think the
do
wall.
They go past the wall now?
My prediction is the wall will fall next week. Like it's just gonna collapse.
The wall will fall.
Any ice dragon predictions?
I'm still waiting for ice spiders because they're in the book.
Maybe we'll see ice giants.
People think they're ice dragons.
Like an ice drake or something.
Yeah, but they're bigger.
Why not?
Because
ice anything. Ice.
It could be like in Troll Hunter, where like they see a mountain in the distance, and it turns out the mountain was the entire troll. Ooh. So maybe a mountain is like the hump of a dragon, right?
It's like an island that you're on, but it turns out the island's on a big tortoise.
Right, floating in space.
Yeah.
Hey, puppy.
Oh yeah,
good boy.
In 19,
give Daddy a kiss.
I should have gotten toy poodles. Damn it!
My army of
my
Yorkies.
ankles.
Bad sheep poo.
In 1980, George Martin published a children's novel called The Ice Dragon.
Oh.
Yes.
Does it take place in the Game of Thrones universe?
It doesn't really. I don't think it really says it does, but could be inspired. But there's other things too that people point out, hints and stuff. Yeah.
Interesting. Your predictions, boss? For next week? It's the same director.
Predictions are things I want to see.
Both. It's the season finale.
I think we're definitely seeing some White Walkers and some Bran stuff next episode, and possibly.
Yeah, where's Bran been?
Benjen's helping him out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think is really cute. I think possibly some Arya stuff now that they kind of wrapped up Daenerys a little. I thought. This is really scary when the dog bites him and then bites again.
Yes.
The second bite really did it.
What's implied there to me is that his jaw was just ripped off because so much blood is flowing. So I think he just bit his jaw off.
Yeah, that is a big dog. Yeah.
Look at this. Look how much blood. Well, that's what. Hey, you gotta feed your pets. I mean, I got a toy poodle.
Have your pets spayed or neutered?
If I didn't feed my toy poodle for like 5 days,
ripping him apart.
He's gonna rip me apart.
Balls first.
He's fast. You see, he zips around. He's doing backflips.
Yeah, he's more athletic than we are.
He'd be a bad zombie dog to have to deal with.
Oh yeah, dangerous.
Right? Yeah, he'd be.
To me, cats would be the worst.
Cats are they're already evil. They're already evil incarnate.
Doing my own thing.
I feel like, here's a prediction. I think that maybe we're going to see the end of the Tower of Joy thing about Jon.
Oh, yeah. That'll be good.
That's what
remember.
I think.
Refresh my memory.
With Ned Stark fighting...
Yeah,
the flashback. So we're going to see him go up the tower.
It would be fitting because maybe since Benjen's there, like he would be, hey, Bren, what's going on? Can you look back in the past, huh?
You want to green sea a little?
Hey, what's going on over
Hey,
here?
you want to do some drugs?
Yeah.
What?
You want to get high? You want to get high, man?
You guys want to get high?
Uncle Benjen, please, I want to get home. No.
Blow me up, Benjen. Fuck yeah, I want to get high.
Now here's a question. You think
I got no legs, man.
Do you think
sometimes I still feel them itch?
Do you think the White Walkers will go through Castle Black or another castle?
Ooh. Eastwatch by the Sea.
I think they're gonna take ice ships and sail to Dorne.
Really?
Just take care of that sand snake. Whatever happened with that?
Maybe a floating ice castle will come.
They had that sand snake scene like a few episodes.
I think
at the beginning, and they never went back to it.
They already know how many episodes are left. I think there's 9 next season, and then 5.
Really?
Yeah, something like that.
They're shortening it?
I think you already know how many episodes are left.
Are they going to be longer, or? That'll be interesting.
I don't know. Oh yeah, there's another.
We're going to see the still possible trial by combat anyway.
Right. Yeah.
Something's
but no,
gonna
she's probably just gonna burn the city to the ground. That's gonna happen.
Yo, what is this rumor? Is the rumor talking about what is the rumor that Qyburn was telling Cersei about? Is that what Tyrion was talking about with Daenerys about the wildfire caches in the city?
Yeah.
Man, oh man.
And also, if you think about it, this is the first battle we've seen that's like human versus human. Hardhome was like human versus the undead, and then the
Black. Oh yeah. Well, we didn't really. I mean, there were not full. We didn't see full battles. We saw the beginnings of battles and then the end.
Yes,
you saw.
And we referenced to battles.
Blackwater Bay, you saw.
Yeah, but that was like fire and boats.
And it was the boats.
And then like two
and then a
houses,
horse
like
took his shit.
Stark
on land. You mean?
Yeah, like a real house Bolton and
man versus man.
Yeah. I guess maybe the wildlings, but they're not a house, really.
Well, we did see them when they charged the wall, when they attacked the wall, and also inside Castle Black when they get inside.
Yeah, so I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
You're dead fucking wrong.
This is the first time an episode of Game of Thrones came out. This guy's just saying stupid shit.
This is the first time that Jon Snow said a complete sentence.
Do you think we're gonna see Sam stuff?
As long as he's not vomiting.
No.
You
know
what was weird?
People,
the seasickness never leaves him. He's always sick.
I've got land sickness now.
I'm just sick all the time.
Oh, I can't ride in the carriage anymore.
I think Alt-Shift X.
Walking makes me nauseated.
I was listening
nauseous.
to Alt-Shift X's videos, and he mentioned Sam when he takes the...
I try not to watch his videos because I feel like it's going to influence
I'll watch when the season's over.
It really doesn't,
Yeah.
though. Because a lot of his predictions, I think, are wrong. But anyway, Sam takes the Valyrian steel sword
Yes.
from his house, and...
Honey, where's the sword? That fat son.
Don't tell me you brought it to the cleaners again.
And where's my
think about
bowling
it-
ball?
if you think about it, why is he taking that? Because it's like...
Because it's his.
He's going to Old Town. He's not going to, help fight the White Walkers right now.
But he's going to go back.
It's a good sword to have.
Plus, it's his, and fuck
it's
you,
gonna
old man.
It's his noble right.
It's going to cause his dad and his house to hunt him down for the sword.
His dad's a
Fuck
lazy prick.
Because he probably would have
He
just
ain't
left
gonna-
him alone.
He couldn't catch a cold. Fuck that
He
guy.
couldn't find his ass with both hands. Sam will tell him, kiss my ass in a Macy's window. I think it was just a fuck you to the old man, if you know what I'm saying. Fuck you, Mom and Dad. I'm taking this fucking sword. It's mine. It is his by rights.
It's noble right.
Until he was cast out. And then, so I think he's like, you know what? I'm Samuel fucking Tarly. And I'm taking this
Fucker
sword.
of wildlings.
Fucker of wildlings.
And Gilly.
And the slayer of White Walkers.
Gilly's box.
Murderer of Gilly's box. I murdered a pussy mum. Oh, God. Sam!
We're trying to eat.
This language at the dinner table. It's true, though. It is, my lady. He murdered my boss.
All right, so I think we said it all. Excellent
said it
episode.
all.
Can't wait for the finale. It's the same director. I trust the man completely. Not that I have any say over it.
Completely.
Or
Wow.
Like, alone.
You'd let him
You and him alone.
You would
in
trust
the
him.
dark.
You trust
He
it?
hasn't eaten for 7 days.
Yeah.
And
he
you're
starts
covered
licking
with
my
chocolate.
face.
Yeah, you trust him?
Well, I was going to say, you're in the dark with him alone. You trust him to make sweet, gentle love to you? Or he will take you.
Do I trust him? Do I
He will
trust
take you
him?
by force.
I don't want to make love to a man.
That's not your decision.
Yeah, it's his decision. Do you trust him?
At that point, I no longer trust
That's
him.
the director's choice. He's the director. He likes getting those shots of the asses. You know he's going to get one of those behind
Turn this
shots.
way. More lighting.
Now, what is this we're watching here?
Action.
They just talk about the show?
Yeah.
This isn't that talk about Throne. What is that other show? Talk of
Talking
Thrones?
Thrones?
Talking Thrones?
No, this is just a little 5 to 10 minute thing about...
I see.
they're copying us is what they're doing. They've copied us. We got a trademark reaction video like those other guys.
Oh, yeah. I've started looking into that. I've trademarked Oxnard reacts, reacting while eating,
I trademarked the.
drinking beer while reacting.
Farting while eating, while reacting.
Yes, and so the courts are in play.
The high courts.
I'm good friends with the video game attorney on Twitter. He's got my back.
Is there a video game attorney on
Yeah,
Twitter?
and he's fucking awesome.
What does he do?
He just defends like recently there was a YouTube channel H3H3. I don't know if you watched them, but it's this guy and his wife, and they just react to videos and stuff,
Yeah.
and it's hilarious. And this one guy didn't like the video they made, so he sued them, and so they're going to court, but just the court case. Like the video game attorney is the guy who would like immediately contact you and tell this is what's legal, this is what's going to happen, this is what you need to do.
Oh, wow.
Like he seeks out people who need help. He's doing an awesome job.
That's great.
And and then they started like this GoFundMe thing to give them all the court fees and stuff. And like everyone on YouTube like was donating money, even people who didn't like them or they were having adversarial things
Yeah.
because the second
For the good of the realm.
the second you start putting out a video on YouTube and someone doesn't like it and now they can sue you, you're setting up a precedent that's going to be really bad. Like,
Oh, yeah.
let's say we do play like a game and like an indie game.
Yeah.
And I don't like this game and maybe the indie developer gets pissed off and says, hey, you said this, that's slander. You can't say that, and tries to sue us, you know?
Yeah.
You can't have that. It's free
Can't have
speech.
it.
It's America.
Yeah.
We are not.
I'm getting so mad about this.
We're not in communist
hypothetical
China.
scenario.
Federal income tax
The injustice
is
is
illegal.
out there, though. Andrew.
My
She's near.
one of the funniest parts I remember is that they were playing, him and Andy were like playing football, and then like he's like chasing after him, and you hear someone going like, Andy, wait up, and it was him making like the goofiest laugh.
He does have a really hilarious laugh.
Well, anything else? Because now I'm just babbling now.
Now we're talking about Nick Offerman laughing while running. Nope, I think that's it.
Do you want to read comments or just read it next week? Because this week was kind of weird.
I got one more thing to say. I was watching the
Fuck
part.
me.
I was watching the part with the dog, and
The dog?
it goes
Where's the
down.
dog?
It goes down to Ramsay's hand with the blood, right? And you see the dog's like feet. I wonder what that scene was like at the dog's head. Maybe it was just like he was playing with it.
He was probably just like playing with
it.
the dog.
And there's like a little chew toy above
The dog's
Ramsay's
probably
head.
like licking his face.
Somebody's squeaking it, and it's
Yeah.
like.
It's like
I just thought that was
in the movie Airplane where he goes to the guy's house and the golden retriever. He's like all over. That was hilarious. Oh man.
The dog is licking his balls.
I saw Ant-Man.
Oh yeah, what'd you think?
Saw it.
Did you like it?
I thought it was good.
I don't really like Marvel. Is that Marvel?
That's a Marvel.
Okay. But yeah, I liked it. I thought it was pretty
I
good.
thought it was alright.
You know what? I think
I expected it to be really stupid, and then I
too.
started watching it. And I was
it
like,
could
"What?"
have been really stupid.
Yeah, and I was like,
Yeah,
wow, I'm
yeah.
actually getting into this, and
Yeah,
I
liked it.
I like the ants.
Yes, their
Did you
hands are
see?
cool.
Did you see Captain America: Winter Soldier?
No, but I'm told that's a really
that
good one.
is one of my favorite ones.
Okay.
That movie
I've
is
heard it
actually
was
the
good, but
first
I've never
Captain
seen it.
America didn't really like it all. This Winter Soldier one is fucking awesome. The fight choreography in that movie and some of the scenes is like fucking outrageous. It's so good, and I just loved it. I've seen it like a bunch of times because it's on cable, so I've watched it several times now. It's awesome. Check it out.
Recently, I'm trying to make a concerted effort to see a lot of movies, like
Yeah.
Interstellar. I saw, and
Oh yeah. Oh, watch Trumbo with Bryan Cranston.
Trumbo.
Dalton Trumbo. Yeah, oh man, that movie was fucking awesome. Louis C.K. was in it. He was fantastic. A lot of people
nice.
were in that movie. That was excellent.
I saw this great documentary, The Fear of 13. That's on Netflix. That was amazing. It's just a guy, he's on death row, and it's just him talking to the camera, talking about everything. And it's just the whole story, the way they shot it, the flashbacks and everything. And I don't want to spoil anything, but you watch
13. My favorite number's 13.
They named it because when he was in prison, a guard gave him like a book because he didn't know how to read, and now like you wouldn't never think it because he's so articulate and he's using all these words. He taught himself how to like read, and he would go through this process of like repeat a word 10 times, write down 10 times, using a sentence 10 times, and you will never forget that word. So he's saying like triskaidekaphobia, the fear of 13. Like I would remember that. Phantasmagoria, fear of ghosts or something like that. But I didn't see why you would name the movie that. I would call it like Guy Talks.
In prison.
It's cool. Check it out.
That's why no one lets you give titles to anything.
Oh man,
Call this one Poor Guy Who Does Math Good.
I would be better than the Sci-Fi
no,
Channel.
we're going to go with Good Will Hunting, okay?
I'm better than the Sci-Fi Channel, I'll tell you that.
Sci-Fi
Octo
Channel
Croc.
is the best. Shark Pussy.
They have the worst titles.
Croc Fucker.
Brain Jail.
It sounds... I actually want to see that.
Touch Alien.
That's a Cinemax one.
Fire Spider. I'm telling you, look up sci-fi original movies.
Sharktopus, wasn't that one?
Yeah, Sharktopus.
Sharktopus.
That got like Super Bowl ratings. It's ridiculous. It was ridiculous. Look it up.
Sharktopus. Well, that's just combine animals like leopard penguin.
There was Zombies about all the animals. That's on Netflix. It's all the animals in the zoo get turned to zombies.
Bees? Oh.
And the picture is
I
like
thought they became bees.
no zombies.
I was picturing a zebra.
Yeah, zombies.
Half bee, half zebra. Yeah, zombies.
All right, I think Boss is done. Are we
Boss
done?
just
Boss?
walked away.
Boss?
He's in the toilet,
All right, I guess
splashing about.
drag this out. Well, I'm Oxnard. Everyone has left. Goodbye. Oh God!
I'm Dexter.
Never leave me alone with the mic again.
Speaking for Boss. Goodbye. See you later.
Game of Names.
Casticons.
If you haven't watched Game of Names, it should be out already, or
Yeah, Game
will be
of
out soon.
Names.
Goodbye.